what the technology has done is taken any one of these political framings and turned it 45 degrees, so that instead of everything being left, right, it's either top down, bottom up. And that's how the Russians target. So Russia, when it targets the U.S., right now goes real heavy to the populist right, 2/3, 1/3 of the populist left. And that is designed to push against the establishment, because the establishment is what makes the alliances stay in place and challenges them. If you go to Mexico, they do the reverse. They go overwhelmingly towards the political left in Mexico as populists overtake the top. And what's their message? Well, the U.S. is an imperialist power. That's traditional from the Cold War carried on. I see the same thing when I'm looking at sort of the social media discussion space on any issue. You could go, I'll give you an example, to Russia. It is Navalny populists, right, against the establishment Putin. If you go into the U.S., it's different versions of populists against what is known as the establishment. This idea essentially, though, is of elite control. You'll hear these messages sort of come in pretty consistently, which is that power is not in my hands, and I'm going to use me, my friends, my peers, and this technology to essentially overcome the levers of power that are being held against me. Sometimes that's right. I also am not trying to make a judgment call against it. So sometimes it's totally right. Populist movements are what brought down fascists and authoritarians in different contexts, but populist movements will also have the ability to take down democracy and install fascists. It works in a very fluid way. So it's not one or the other.